The Colts were looking forward to have Carson Wentz this upcoming year, but his foot had other plans. He will be out for 5 to 12 weeks. That brings up the question, who should the Colts replace Wentz with? Right away, Nick Foles comes to mind. He has been hurt a lot since he helped the Eagles win a Super Bowl. He played pretty good with the few games he did play for the Bears. Foles could be a great quarterback as the Colts have a great offensive line and decent receivers. Gardner Minshew could also be a possibility. It looked like last year the Jaguars were giving up on him since they starting Mike Glennon. Minshew had some good showings as a Jaguar but didn't do anything special. He could be given a second chance as a Colt. With Drew Brees retiring this previous year, it brings up the question for everyone, who will be the starting quarterback for the Saints? They have a lot of options this year at the quarterback position. Trevor Seaman used to play for the Broncos but didn't really do anything major at all. Ian Book is a rookie this year out of Notre Dame. He had a good college career, but it is very unlikely that he will start as a quarterback. Next is Taysom Hill. He is listed as a quarterback, but does so many other things for his team. I think that the Saints would prefer to use Hill in all the other spots instead of quarterback. That leaves Jameis Winston as the starting quarterback. Jameis Winston is a decent player, not saying he is anything really good. If the Saints help Winston with his decision making on the field and limiting his interceptions, he could be a great player. The Packers are the reigning NFC North champions. Last season they went 13-3, but lost to the Buccaneers in the NFC Championship. Their team looks very similar from last year and are looking like they will once again win the North. But what team in the North could beat out the Packers for the spot? The Bears have a great team, but their quarterback position is where they struggle. I don't think that Andy Dalton will change the Bears team around, but if Justin Fields develops as he is projected to, they could be contenders in the future. The Lions team is a mess right now. They don't have any receivers for Jared Goff to throw to. Their defense also doesn't have any star players. The only team I see contending with the Packers is the Vikings. Last year, Danielle Hunter and Anthony Barr, two of their star players, were out with injuries. Defensive tackle Michael Pierce opted out of the season because of COVID. It will be way harder to score on the Vikings team this upcoming year. The Vikings also drafted Christian Darrisaw to try to make their offensive line better. The receiving core is also looking dangerous with Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and Irv Smith Jr. They also have a top 5 running back in the league with Dalvin Cook. The Vikings could be serious contenders next year.